Hey guys, this is Rosie with Heartstance LLC. I wanted to jump on and I was feeling very inspired and encouraged because I just read a story from um, one of my friends who I've known for a very, very long time. She at one point was actually a small group leader and mentor of mine when I first began walking with the Lord. And I just read a story that she submitted to Heartstance so that we can partner with her and publish her story on and through His Story magazine. Because that is what we do at Heartstance. We partner with women who want to share their story, and we give them a platform and an opportunity to share something significant that they have gone through or something significant that the Lord has done in their life. We provide the platform, the tools, and the resources for them to share that story with the world. So I just read this friend of mine, I read her story, and though I knew bits and pieces, I tell you, reading something from somebody's heart that is just words on a page, it is quite powerful. It is powerful to both the writer and the reader. And I was just so inspired by her courage to share something significant that she experienced, and also to read how she took something that was so significantly challenging, heartbreaking, and deeply, I don't want to say dark, but grief. It was something that was definitely a story of grief. How she was able to take that through just the Lord's love and redemption, and she was able to bring something good out of that. So she really did share a story with us of God turning something not so good into something magnificent, into something beautiful. And He promises that He does turn beauty into ashes. He does turn mourning into joy. And this is something that we get to read about through her story. And it was basically she reimagined her grief, and she allowed that grief to be turned into something that will help other people. So I am excited to share the story with you. It will be published on our His Story magazine online on our website. It will be published later on this month, and we're still accepting stories. We are accepting stories right now. Our theme is actually looking back to look ahead. So if you have a story that's between 600 to 900 words, I'm willing to go a little over the 900. If you really need to go to 1,000 or 1,200 words, that's fine. But if you have a story about looking back, maybe it's something that happened to you in the year of 2022. Maybe you went through a challenging time, or maybe it was something good, maybe it was something that was a victory, but if you went through something in 2022 and you are looking back and saying, wow, I really learned something good, and now I want to share that with other people, then we want to hear what you have to say. We want to hear what you went through. We want to hear what you learned, and we want to learn from you. We want to glean from you. That is the beauty of story, that we get to glean from one another. We get to be iron sharpening iron. We get to be vessels of encouragement for each other. So if you have a story, if you again went through something, whether it was good or not good in the year of 2022, and you want to look back on that, and you want to look back on that and bring us a word of encouragement, bring us a word of teaching, bring us a word of instruction, then we welcome you. We invite you to submit your story online at heartstance.com. And this, again, will be published in January, at the end of January. So submissions are due January 22nd. Again, the theme is looking back to look ahead. So what is one thing you learned in the year of 2022? And what do you want us to learn or know or be encouraged by because of what you went through? So again, submissions are due January 22nd. We hope that you will join us. There will be more opportunities to write your story and to share your story with us. So if right now isn't the right time for you, don't worry. We have more to come. Our next theme is going to be reimagine. And we're actually in that theme right now. So we're going to be talking about reimagine between now and March. So start stirring in that. Start asking the Lord, what does it mean for you to reimagine? What does he want to reimagine with you? What dreams, what goals, what visions does he want to reimagine with you? And then join us on that journey. We have a reimagine journey out, reimagine journal out right now, where you can kind of go through your goals, your visions, and kind of dream with God and re-dream with God and say, think about the things that he has for you. And within that process, stir up maybe a story or a devotional that you want to share with the world. So that's what we're going to be doing over the next few months as well. But again, I wanted to jump on and just share that quick just a word with you, because I was so touched and so moved by my friend's story that I kind of just couldn't help but share it. And I hope that you will take this as a nudge or a confirmation to the nudge that now is the time to share your story. And if it was something you went through that was, maybe it wasn't 2022, maybe it was a year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and maybe there's still something in you that says, I want others to know about that. I want others to learn about that. Then we want to hear from you. Your story is important. Your story matters. Just think about it this way. There's someone out there, 6-7 billion people in the world. There is someone out there who needs to hear your story, who needs to hear what you went through and what you went through and what the Lord did in your life and how he redeemed you, loved you, comforted you, rescued you, helped you. That is going to be the pathway for somebody else's breakthrough. It's going to be the pathway for somebody else's victory. It's going to be the pathway for somebody else's healing. Or it might be the pathway for somebody else's leveling up. Maybe there is somebody who needs to level up in their career or their walk with the Lord or their mission, their vision, their calling. And maybe you've gone through something that is meant to help that person level up and rise up and lift up into what God is calling them to. There's a story that you have in your heart that only you can share. I can't share your story. It can only come from you. And that story will be a pathway, a tool, a guide, a resource for somebody else in their walk with the Lord. I hope that encourages you. Connect with me if you need help, if you have questions, if you are saying, okay, I want to share, but I don't know how. What does this even mean, Rosie? How do I even start? Connect with me. I will help you. We'll chat. We'll jump on a phone call. We'll chat about your story. We'll figure out how to get you there, because it's really not as hard as we make it out to be in our head. So connect with me, and we'll get your pen to the paper, and we will get your heart story out on paper so that others can read it. Stay tuned for more, guys, because this whole year and beyond, but right now I'm focusing on this year. This whole year is all about sharing our heart stories, and the mission is to share our heart stories across the country and across the globe. So stay tuned. I will be posting more. I will be sharing more videos, maybe I already have a YouTube channel, but maybe I'll actually put some videos up on there for the public to see. So more to come, guys, but please connect with me if you have stories to share or questions, or you want to get involved, whatever it is, please connect with me. All right, guys, take care.